Welcome once again, distinguished viewers, to Simplified Maths class. Today, we'll be going straight to the topic, arithmetic progression. But before we begin, if you know you have not subscribed to our video, please try and do the subscription. Click on subscribe in our channel so that whenever we produce exciting topics in mathematics, you will get them as pop-up messages on your phones. Thank you for doing that, and God bless you. And so today, arithmetic progression will begin with the introductory part. First and foremost, an AP series is a series of numbers that increases or decreases progressively with a common difference. It is a series of numbers that increases or decreases progressively with a common difference. All right, the common difference is always termed as D. The common difference is D. All right. Okay, now we have what we call the first term of an AP series. Now, the first term of an AP series, okay, for instance, if you have an AP series, given the AP series, let's say 2, 5, 8, and so on. This is a series of numbers that increases progressively with a common difference. All right, so the first term here, A is regarded as the first term. And in this illustration, our first term is 2. That's the first term. And then we'll have what we call D. D is called the common difference. The common difference. All right. For you to get the common difference, you will always subtract the second term from the. You always subtract the first term from the second term. Meaning that if you take the second term, which is 5, and you subtract the first term, which is 2, you will get the common difference, which is 3. So our common difference is 3. All right. So an AP series increases progressively in that manner. Now that you know, okay, we have 2 as the first term. If you add 3 being the common difference, you have 5. If you add 3, the common difference, you have 8. This increases to infinity. So with this, one can ask you to find the 10th term of that series, the 15th term, the 20th term, the 100th term, as the case may be. Now, let us derive what we call the nth term of the AP series, which is the last term. Assuming we are given the 20th term, say find the 20th term. That 20th term is the last term. So how do we find that 20th term being the last term when you're given an AP series? All right, so let's introduce the formula. So we know that the first term of an AP series is given as A. We have already said that. Now the first term is A. The first term of an AP series is simply A. And for you to derive the second term will simply be for you to take the first term and add to the common difference. You will get the second term. Just like we had the series 2, 5, 8. If you take the first term 2 and add the common difference, which is 3, you will get the second term, which is 5. All right, so you add the common difference to get the next progressive term. So if we need the third term of the AP series will be A plus D, which was the second term, and then we'll add another D to make the third term. So it means that this is going to be A plus D will give us 2D. Watch the next one, the fourth term. The fourth term of the AP series is for you to take the third term, which is A plus D, and then add another common difference. So which means you are going to have A plus how many D? 3D. Now notice that as we got the third term, it was 2D. The fourth term is now 3D. It means that the fifth term will be 4D. The fifth term now will be equals to A plus D, and D. And that will be A plus what? 4D. So if you need the ninth term, it will be A plus 8D. The 12th term will be A plus 11D, and so on. Therefore, what is the nth term? Therefore, the nth term, looking for the nth term, the nth term will be a plus n minus 1 multiplied by the common difference. Meaning that if you need the fourth term, it will be 4 minus 1 to give you 3d. A plus 3d. If you need the seventh term, it will be 7 minus 1 to give us 6. So that will be a plus 6d. If you need the 10th term, it will be a plus 10 minus 1 is 9. So that will be a plus 9d, and so on. So that is the general formula for finding the nth term of an AP series. So without waste of time, we are going to be finding the terms of AP series, the nth term of AP series. Please take note of that formula. It's a simple one. All right, so assuming they say we should find, for instance, find the 10th term, number 1. Find the 10th term of the AP series. Now the series is 7. Let's say 7. This one should find the 10th term of this AP series. 7, 12, 17, and so on. All right, so all we need to do solution is first bring out the first term A. The first term A is 7. And then we need D, which is the common difference. The common difference is the second term minus the first term, which is 12 minus 7. And that will give us a positive 5. That is our D. So the moment you know your A and your D, you can go ahead to look for the T of N, which is the nth term. You either say T of N or L, which is the last term. All right. Now, T of N, the formula itself is giving us A plus N minus 1 times the common difference. But now we are looking for the T of 10, meaning the 10th term. The 10th term will now be A, which is 7, plus N, which is 10 minus 1 times D. So this becomes 7 plus how many D? 9D. Just as we have said before now. All right, so we have 7 plus 9 into, what is the common difference? We have calculated the common difference to be 5. So if you take 7 plus 9 times 5 will give us 45. Therefore, the 10th term will be equals to 45 plus 7 will give us a 52. All right, 45 plus 7 will give us 52. We are done with that. We've been able to find the 10th term of this AP series without necessarily listing out all the terms of that AP. We've been asked to find the 10th term. The 10th term is A plus 9D, just as we have A plus 9D. Now the A is the first term, which is 7 plus 9D. And the D is 5. We have computed that, which is second term minus first term. So that gives us 5. So 9 times 5 is 45. 45 plus 7 will give us 52. Let's see if that is true. Can that be the 10th term? Okay, we've been given the AP series 7. After 7, 12. After 12, 17. Let's say we keep adding the common difference of 5. After 5, when we add 5, we're going to have 22. We add 5, you have 27. Add 5, you have 32. Add 5 again, you have 37. Add 5, you have 42. Add 5, you have 47. Plus 5, you have 52. Plus 5, you have 57. And so on. So let's see what the 10th term should be. 1, that's the first term. The second term, the third term, the fourth term, the fifth, the sixth, the seventh, the eighth, the ninth, the 10th. So you see the 10th term gives you 52. So without listing out the terms of the AP, you can actually have it through the formula. You don't need to list it out. You just go straight to the formula and you get the nth term of that AP series. All right, this is an AP series with a common difference that is positive. What happens if the common difference is negative? The same thing we have to do. Okay, so let's take an example where the common difference is negative. Let's take an example with that. All right, so in the second question, let's find, let's say, the 12th term, or let's find the 8th term. The 8th term of the AP. All right, so this AP is 40. 32. And then 24. All right, so they say we should find the 8th term of the AP series. Solution. First and foremost, we need to get the first term, A. Our first term, A, is 40. And we need the common difference. The common difference is for you to take the second term, which is 32 as usual, minus the first term, which is 40, just the same way we did before. So our difference now will be 32 minus 40 will be a negative 8. So that's why I say sometimes we can have the common difference to be positive and sometimes the common difference to be negative. Now we have a negative common difference. Remember, the t of n, which we call the last term, the last term is given as a plus n minus 1 times the common difference. So either use t of n or the last term. All right. Now we are looking for the last term. So we need L now of how many? We are looking for the last term being how many series? 8. So the last term will now be a plus 8 minus 1 times the common difference, which of course we're expecting it to be a plus 8 minus 1 will give us 7d. So the formula is a plus 7d, which is the 8th term. All right, so we are still looking for the 8th term. What is a? A is 40 plus 7 times, what is the common difference? Minus 8. All right, so we are going to have the last term to be 40 plus 7 times minus 8 will give us minus 56. So it means the last term will be equal to 40 minus 56, which will be minus 16. That will be the last term, which is the 8th term we've been asked to find. That is the last term. All right, so this is when the common difference is negative. Now let's see if it is true, assuming we are to bring out the elements. So the first one we have was 40. 40 minus 8 is 32. 32 minus 8 is 24. 24 minus 8. 24 minus 8 will give us 16. 16 minus 8 will give us 8. 8 minus 8 will give us 0. 0 minus 8 will give us minus 8. Minus 8 minus 8 will give us minus 16. Minus 16 minus 8 will give us minus 24, and so on. Now we've been asked to find the 8th term. This is the first term, the second term, the third term, the fourth term, the fifth, the sixth, the seventh, and the 8th. The 8th term, of course. That is the minus 16 we just have. So that is how simple it is. So we are through with this. We can now go to another aspect. Now there are some AP series that leads us to simultaneous equation, where you'll be given some terms. We are going to do that right now. At least that example before we close this slide. So let's see how we can do that. Let's see how we can do that. Now the question will come. Okay, let's design a problem now. Let's say we have 5 as the first term. When we add 4 to 5, we have 9. 9, okay. 5 plus 4, we have 9. 9 plus 4, let's have 13. 13 plus 4, 17. 17 plus 4, 21 plus 4, 25 plus 4, 29 plus 4, 33 plus 4, 37. Okay, so 5 plus 4 is 9. 9 plus 4, 13. 13 plus 4 is 17. 17 plus 4, 21 plus 4, 25 plus 4, 29 plus 4, 33 and plus 4, 37. All right, assuming the question comes, I want to tick out this. Watch and see. I'm going to design a question right now, and this, and then this. Watch me now. All right. Question. The third term of an AP is 13, and the seventh term is, let's say, 29. Find let's say the common difference, and then the first term, and then let's say the fifth term. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, let's say the 9th term. Now, this is an AP problem we want to solve. You find this in so many exams. We want to solve this. Now, they say the third term of an AP series. Solution. Let's begin. The third term of an AP series is 13. Third term of an AP is given as A plus 2D. That's the third term. We know the formula. A plus 2D is the third term. So the third term is given as 13. Then we have the next one, the seventh term. The seventh term, of course, is A plus 6D. And they say the seventh term is 29, so we record 29. They say we should find the common difference, find the first term and the ninth term. Please watch. At this point here, where you have been given this becomes equation 1, equation 2. They say the third term of an AP is 13. We know that the third term is A plus 2D is 13. And the seventh term is 29. We know that the seventh term is A plus 6D is 29. So we want to find whatever they say we should find, I part. All right, so if you look at these two simultaneous equations, when we subtract, we are eliminating A. So we want to subtract. A minus A will give us 0. We have eliminated A. All right, but 2D minus 6D, 2D minus 6D will give us a negative 4 is equals to 13 minus 29. 13 minus 29 will give us a negative 16. It therefore means that our D will be negative 16 divided by negative 4. That gives D to be minus cancels minus. 16 divided by 4 is 4. So we have gotten the common difference of 4. We have gotten the common difference. Now, the next thing we need to get II is the first term. We've gotten the common difference. Therefore, the common difference is 4. The common difference is 4. So we've gotten the common difference. Now we need to find the first term. Now, considering any of the two equations, you can get the first term. So let's consider equation 1. From equation 1, we were told that A plus 2D is equals to 13. Now, so far, we have calculated D to be 4. So we'll substitute D here to be 4. So we're going to have A plus 2 into our common difference, which is now 4, is equals to 13. A plus 2 times 4 is 8, is equals to 13. A now will be 13 plus 8 will cross to be minus 8. That gives us A to be 13 minus 8, which is 5. Therefore, A stands for what? The first term. It means that the first term is what? 5. You can see? The first term is 5. And the common difference is 4, meaning we are adding 4, 4, 4, 4, 4. As simple as it is. Without necessarily seeing this, because you won't be shown this. You're given a question, you solve. But I only showed you this because I am setting the question so that you can follow and understand very well. So we've been able to get the first thing, the common difference being 4, which of course, looking at the series, you see that 4, 4, 4 is being added. And then we've been able to get the first thing being 5, which of course, it started from 5. Now they said we should get what? The ninth term, which of course, the ninth term, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, will surely give us 37. But let's see how that is. So let's find the ninth term. That's the last one. The ninth term. So I, the ninth term. Our ninth term is given as what? A plus what? 8D. That's the ninth term. So the T of 9 will give us A plus 8D. And that will be A. We have calculated A, which is 5, plus 8 into the common difference. We have calculated common difference already to be 4. So we are going to have 5 plus 8 times 4. That's 32. And that will give us the ninth term to be 5 plus 32, which is what? 37, of course. So questions like this, you will see them. Challenging questions, they will come. They are that simple. It is as simple as what we have done. Practice makes perfect. If you practice it, you will do it perfectly well. Thank you very much for watching our slide, AP, Arithmetic Progression Part 1. When we go into Part 2 of AP, we'll be solving more interesting problems. And then we'll also go into Sum of AP, which is very key in solving AP problems. You'll find such problems everywhere you go. God bless you as you remember to subscribe to our videos. And if you have any question, visit the comment section and we'll respond to your questions. And please, if you enjoyed the videos, give us a thumbnail, give us a like. God bless you as you do that. Have a wonderful day until we meet next in the next slide. Cheers.